Now, we're talking about here that somebody who doesn't know weapons will charge.
Okay.
Then let's see what happens to somebody with skill.
That's very important that you put that in context as well.
Yeah.
Very important.
And there is a very important point also about my my impact, about my brain, because I'm going to see someone with a big knife or machete or with a small knife is the same that run to me and run to kill me, to try to hit me. And this mean only one thing: I'm under stress. I'm under heat stress. If I'm not trained for that, training for that, training for work under stress. But what we are going to do now? First, we try with a gun in concealment condition, but we are going not so fast. So like a medium operator. You know what I mean?
Right.
I want to test this about this kind of situation. But you need to understand that it's not the same, because I know now that Doug starting to make this aggression. In a reality condition, maybe I am only relaxed and someone come run on my back. If I'm lucky and I heard the noise or someone maybe shout, my attention going back, I can see, but I don't know when. Maybe I can see when he's here, or maybe I can see when he's there. It's very different between an ambient like this. So in the reality condition, it's sure that it's Ross between now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, this is the worst case scenario.
If now I lost here in the reality condition, it's Ross between here. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Okay. What do you want?
You're only going on his audio cue.
Because in reality condition, it's easy, because now I know that Doug start to running to me, but I want to start my reaction really when I heard the noise. And it's very easy to hear the noise here, that there is not ambient noise, there is no people here, you know. So I started to relax.
Done. He got you.
Sure.
So
that's the truth. Now, thinking in the front. They're in the front. It's not, yes, it's just a little bit more easy, but not too much. Because when I saw, if I am relaxed, I don't know, I see a lot of speed, and that started, I'm going to try to find. That is arrived on me. Sure, 100%. If I have a concealment condition, I can try to stop with my hand. You see? So, I think here, the only possibility that I'm going to have is something like that.
It creates distance faster going down. I can't reach him.
what does that mean for you, that he's down now? Your
Yeah, I can
target...
change, because here it's just easy. I've got momentum for myself.
Also, if I shot,
I've got reach. Now, from a high level to all of a sudden down, I have to change. I have to change my trajectory.
and
which
I have
allows
also
him
my
to-
leg here that can make a distance. So, if I saw someone on the front, am I lucky that I have someone on my front and I lost the time? I tried to go down and think it's the last chance that I had.
Police investigator Chris Benton, firearms instructor Glenn Dorney, along with the Bethlehem, Pennsylvania Police Department, agree to work with ABC News on an experiment to test the ability of average people without crisis training to react and protect themselves with a gun under stress. It was inspired by a real incident at Northern Illinois University last year when a former student opened fire in a lecture hall, killing 5 other students and wounding 22.
Door just kicks open like a movie. Boom! Shocking blast.
So with that in mind, we came to Muhlenberg College in Pennsylvania and sent out word that police were offering free gun training. From the interested students, we chose 6, with gun experience ranging from none at all to more than 100 hours. The gun, by the way, is real. It's a Glock, but the bullets are not. They're a kind of plastic filled with a kind of paint.
Okay, good. A holster?
The police go over the basics, getting the gun out of the holster, getting the target in sight.
Left foot should be.
And you should know that our basic course is already more hands-on training than almost half the states in the country require to carry a concealed weapon.
Which hit is mine?
Now, it's time to begin our experiment. First up, Joey Dolan, who loves action movies and has spent countless hours firing a gun that shoots plastic pellets called an airsoft gun. Joey thinks he'll be good at deploying a weapon.
Okay, you're the only person in the group that has a weapon.
We tell Joey that he has the gun to defend himself and others, but later in the day.
All right, let's get rolling here, guys.
For now, he's to attend a lecture class on protective gear. He has no idea what will happen here, nor that there are hidden cameras in the lecture hall. We notice he's nervous. He can't seem to keep his hand off the gun.
No. Do you have a gun on you? No. All right. I'll tell you because I'm sorry. You have a gun.
Are you serious?
He also doesn't know that these other students around him are in fact cops or people working for ABC who will replicate the chaos of real people in real crises. The lecturer casually begins talking about protective headgear.
Okay. I cannot stress enough that if you told you I'd be back.
Suddenly the room is under attack. The instructor is down. A student hit. Joey struggles to get his gun out, but it's stuck in his shirt. He can't even get it out to aim it.
Stop, Axel, stop, Axel, stop.
Had this event been real, Joey would have been killed in the first 5 seconds. Or there's the chance the bad guy would simply have taken his gun from him.
That was the first shot, and then the second shot was right in the chest.
That so-called armed intruder was our firearms instructor, Glenn Dorney.
Did you ever get your gun out of the holster?
I got it out of the holster and it was stuck in my shirt.
So how much more difficult is all this for Danielle, a novice who did very well in our basic training?
Pull the helmet on.
Same scenario. She thinks she has the gun for later, and suddenly an armed intruder bursts into the room.
Used to him. I told you I'd be back.
Danielle has no trouble getting her gun out and shooting.
Axel, stop, Axel, stop.
But here's Danielle's problem. A weapon alone won't save you if your body's in the wrong place. Take a look. When Danielle starts to shoot, she stands up.
Did you get me or something?
Yeah, that's
How'd you get
to
me?
show you.
Oh, wow.
She took a deadly hit to the head.
I thought I was in the middle of like a murder scene. Like I literally thought like I was came straight out of a movie.
Okay.
And that's.
Was it realistic?
It was very realistic. Yeah. My heart is still pounding.
Okay.
She's also confused about whether her shot hit the intruder.
I think I hit you in the head.
You think it was the head?
Wasn't it at the top there? Oh, I got you there.
Nowhere near the head. And it was even worse for Brian, our third student. We have 2 shooters enter the room.
Had it with you.
Brian freezes in his seat, hands on his desk. Police aren't surprised. In seconds, Brian is peppered with bullets, 1 to the head, 1 to the heart, 2 on the shoulder, 1 in the arm.
If no one ever gets hit in the movies, obviously. Real life, I got hit like 5, 6 times.